Hello and welcome to the show. Polycystic Ovary Syndrome affects nearly 5 million women in the United States, but doctors say nearly 70% of cases remain undiagnosed, leaving women just to struggle and figure out what's wrong and why their facial hair just keeps growing. So I want to introduce you to KB Too Funny. She's a comedian, and she says her nickname, the Bearded Lady of Comedy, empowers women who are struggling with PCOS. And as you can see, she unapologetically embraces her facial hair. And Dr. Julian Burt is a gynecologist. She's here to help us understand PCOS and the hormonal changes that come with it. Welcome to the show, KB Too Funny.
Thank
and
you,
Dr.
Portia.
Burt. Welcome back to season 3.
Yes,
good
exciting.
to have you back here. Listen, this is something that a lot of people still don't really talk about, and some people are still like, what is PCOS? So that's why we really wanted to focus, and I wanted to start with how you kind of went viral in a way. You didn't start talking about PCOS, but you ended up having to. Let's talk about this.
Yes. Well, thank you for having me here, Portia. This is really exciting.
Thank you.
This is a safe place.
Yes, it is.
So it started with a friend. Her name is Capone Stroud. Okay, and we were just hanging out, and she came up with stud names versus real names.
Okay.
Okay, because
and we understand what that implies.
Okay, because I'm masculine black lesbian woman. Okay, so I was like, my name is KB, but my real name is Keena Shea. You know, so that's a real big difference.
Right.
Okay.
It is.
It is.
It is.
I'm a lady.
Right.
You know, so the comments were very rude. KB is confused about KB. KB is not a woman. KB is a man. They even call me Saucy Santana. And I could have took the road of arguing back, but I felt this is the time to educate. I said, I have PCOS, and because of therapy, I accept my features. I embrace my features. I love being the bearded lady.
Did that change the tone at all when were people like, oh, what's that? Or, oh, my bad? Or some folks are just control and just be trifling nasty, but
some people are.
Did it also make some people go, oh, okay, I didn't realize?
Yes, a lot of people. So I never heard of PCOS, and I got a lot of apologies. It was in the DM, but they did say, I'm sorry.
Right.
You know, because people want to be funny. But I was like, no, this is a condition.
This is serious. And we should point out, this is something that you have been dealing with since puberty, since your period started, right?
Yes,
Let's talk about this.
It really came like at the same time, my cycle and my beard. I kind of woke up with both one day.
How old were you?
I was like 12, 13.
So that's middle school.
That's middle school.
Very hard.
Very hard. I really didn't get to make my own decision about my facial hair. Family members felt the need, like they picked up on me being masculine, so I was already being taught how to be a feminine woman. And number one rule, women don't have facial hair. So I wasn't allowed to even understand it, where it came from, just take it off.
Wow, okay. Period. Yeah, and that was the end of the conversation.
That was the end.
So they were shaving, hair removal?
It was definitely the razor. Because I think that's what made it so thick. So I was in there shaving cream like Paw. I'm in there trying to catch the bus. Like, hold the bus. I'm covered. With the sea breeze.
To close the pores back up. I get it. The visuals there are so strong.
Yes.
And that you can laugh about it now is really impressive. But I imagine as a girl, and I imagine in middle school, girls and boys could be cruel.
Yes, they definitely are mean. I think that's what prepared me for the comments. The comments are not new at all, especially even today going to the bathroom. I have to brace myself because security could be called on me. A manager could be called on me. So it's the fact that I've been bullied from children, and I'm still an adult, and I'm being bullied by other adults.
Right.
You know?
Right. And then we should also point out, too, before we get to Dr. Burt here, you also had heavy periods as a result.
Yes. The heavy cycle started my senior year. Because I didn't know to keep track of what's normal, what's this, what's that. I just bleed, you know. So when I got to the overnight purple pack of pads, the 38
By
pack.
high school?
High school, I'm using the 38 pack, two packs a day.
Oh my goodness.
2 full packs.
So, Dr. Burt, shed some light here. What is PCOS and what is it doing to the ovaries that causes so many different changes?
Okay, so PCOS is a hormonal imbalance. So the women who are diagnosed or suffer with PCOS, they're still making normal hormones. They're just not making them at the right time.
Okay.
And what's happening at first in the ovary, there is an excessive amount of male sex hormone.
Okay.
And we always think about testosterone, right? And it is just a trickle-down effect that testosterone will impact other areas. Of course, testosterone, we know, even you said, KB, that you were an adolescent, right? So what does testosterone cause also, other than the hair growth? Acne. And so a lot of it in the beginning, I can only imagine in your home, was like, well, that's normal at the beginning, because also with the change in her periods, the periods typically are abnormal. But remember, Portia, that most women, young girls, when they start their periods, it's abnormal. For the first 2 years, maybe 1 to 3 years, it's already irregular. So people may just go, oh,
she's just coming of age, things will change. How often do you see a diagnosis as young as middle school, like for KB, as opposed to later on? Oh, well, I will say it is already showing itself, but she's probably not gotten the diagnosis because she's probably not seeing a gynecologist, more likely seeing a pediatrician who is going to throw you on birth control pills. And so you don't necessarily get a diagnosis, and that is problematic. I'm so glad when they finally request a referral to the gynecologist so I can shed light on why your period may have skipped for the last 2 months, and then when it comes on, oh my gosh, it doesn't know how to go off, it's just on and on and on. So, and this is one of, I have to imagine, one of the most misdiagnosed health issues for women, right? We're going to pause right here, but this is so, thank you for being so candid.
Thank you.
Coming up, you're going to meet Tiara and Sasha, 2 women who are on a mission to boost the self-esteem of girls and women dealing with PCOS and excessive facial hair and the other symptoms. Stay tuned for their stories and what they're doing in this arena after the break. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I really want to thank you for season 3 of Portia. It's because of loyal viewers like you that we keep getting to share this daily dose of positivity all across the country. So just a reminder, I still need you to like, comment, and subscribe, and go ahead and tell your friends. You can catch us now in Orlando, in San Francisco, in Atlanta, and all across the country on Fox Soul. Tell your friends. We'll see you soon on Portia.